Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm by name Umar S. Calypso, and today we are in the second part of palm ministry, second part of marriage line. We are discussing about marriage line, how marriage it could be based on your palm, based on sign that we are calling it marriage line. And that marriage line I told you before earlier, it was indicated here is one line that we are seeing it as a marriage line. In the end of this video, I will show you some example of marriage line for some different peoples. So let's continue. If you have anything X, if like you have marriage line here and you have X here, to some books it show that you will be faced a lot of challenge or problem in marriage line. But if the X was not touch the marriage line, but the X is like here, we have marriage line. This show that it's an ambitious sign, which means that usually you'll be in trouble in marriage, but you will be face a love issue. You are easily to have a deepest disagreement or query or separation with your partner, or you may fall into a love triangle which make your marriage life full of queries. This is what it means. Totally X here is means something bad, seriously. So if you move forward, if you have anything grasslands, which means like something like this, they it means something different than the X. This one is like it show that it means that there are great ups and down, which means sometimes you will be fine, sometimes you will be not fine with your partner. During your marriage life, you may have much abnormal sexuality. The sign have this kind of marriage. This kind of marriage, like anyone who has it, it had to find a good partner, and the marriage are easier to break up during the middle age, which means that if you marriage at the age of 25 or to 35, so at the age of 40 to 45, it can be possible like to have a breakup seriously or to divorce. Then overlapping line, which means you have a multiple lines here. There is some people who has it. These multiple lines here is mean different thing that others have. This means if you have multiple disordered overlapping lines with different lengths, which means like the way that I draw it, it shows that you could not have an ideal love relationship or marriage. It's hard to meet a good lover and easy to spend the whole life without marriage. If you are married, it indicates your partner is usually interfered by the third party, especially after the middle age. The life will be very hard for you seriously, and during your later year, you are seriously easy to suffer hypertension or diabetes. Another sign that you will see that a person will be suffer from an injury or from uh, serious well, well. So let's move to next. Next is when you have a one long and one short line like this. uh Short and long or above this one. So this means that below the marriage line, it indicates many query hard love relationship and a stubborn character of you. You are also easy to get sick like uh but it do not indicate any kind of sick. This is just show that it will be easy that to get sick. What about if you have wave, something like this? Let me do it with another color. uh Something like this, something like this. Some people has it. Figure number 10. So if you have something like this, uh there is you to understand that your marriage will be up and down. You'll be facing a lot of challenges, you'll be facing a lot of problems during your marriage. But if you have chain is something like this. But this one is a lot, seriously, it's not a lot of people have it. Out of 100% of the people of the planet, is only like 2 to 3% have it. With my experience reading palm for over 3 years, I did never see anyone with this sort of line. But if you see someone with this, it means something different. This one is mean that you are easy to encounter violent and suffer emotional or marriage crisis. You are usually stubborn, heartless, and not negligible, which cause you to spread even divorce after marriage. It's hard for you to get a great achievement during your life. Seriously, that's what it means. So let's move forward. So with those who have only one marriage life, this means that they have a very clean and happy marriage life. But for those who has two, this one means that multiple marriage life. They will marry multiple times. So can be two, can be over two. So a lot of people can have this sign and they will see that they have two wives or two marriage life in their life. Why some have this and they will see that they have multiple ones. Why figure number uh 12, which means if you have the two, it means that you will also have different, you will like you are together with him or we are together with her. If she is the one that has the two, can be possible that you will have a problem that will become we got divorced, then you marry another woman, or she will marry another one. The one that is, if his hand has the two, not you that your hand has one. So then let's move forward. The one that has multiple ones, not like the one that I do it before. Multiple marriage like this one, this means that you have mixed emotions and a weak concept of chastity. If you have three marriage line, only three, you have only three, like one, two, three, like this. So if you have only three, you may have a poor conception of life. Seriously, you are usually talented, romantic, and passionate person to the opposite sex. If you could not utilize your wisdom, there will be a trouble in your love. Seriously. But if you have something like the tree again, but the tree has like a tiny one or short one, has different meaning than the first one. So if you have over three one like six, if you have six or over six, this means that no one can be regarded as a major one. It shows a complex marriage life. If the line are long, indicate a harsh time to select the marriage partner. You usually have a high requirement for your love and have a great pressure. Also, in here we are going to stay about the marriage line. Thank you. I'm my name Umar Escalipson and you can get me in 070-1633-007. This was my number. You can contact me in WhatsApp, or you can find me in Facebook at Elemental Fahanu TV channel. Thank you. So let me show you some example of some people who has marriage line. So here are the example of people who has this like marriage line. You see this one has a short marriage line here, while the other one has a short marriage line but it's off, which means you will get married more than age of 25. This one has one tiny one, short one, which means has a short marriage line but and it indicate only one, and she will do it above the age. There is hands of male and the hands of female, and you have to remember that marriage line is only for, we are checking it left hand. Left hand was the one that is talking about marriage line. We are not considering the right hand. We are not considering right hand as marriage line indication. And this one has two, which means you will have multiple marriage line as example, while this one has one and is one, and it has one tiny one. It means different thing. The one that is marriage line is this one, which means you will get marriage earlier, which one before the age of 25, while this one has two, one here and one here. This means the first one is like a deep is a deep love, a deep emotion for someone that he love, but at the end of the time he is not that one that he will get married to her. The second one was the marriage line, and the marriage it will take a long time, which means like above 30. So why this one has break one, which means there is a breakup, while this one is marriage line. That is one good strong marriage line. So while this one has one marriage line and a short line here, which one that short one lines there is children line. We call it children line. It means that he has one marriage line and has two children. So while this one has two here, and here is children line, but he has one marriage line, while this one has only two marriage line. So these are the example of marriage line. This we call it heart line. This line we call it heart line, while this one we call it a brain line or wisdom line, while this one we call it lifeline. So this is what we talk about it today, and next video we'll talk about any other line. Thank you so much, and my name Umar Escalipson.